Welcome back, guys. It's Kibla Ahmed out here, joined with G-Man in the UK. But due to difficult situations, he's at Mum's house and I'm at my house. But this is episode 139, guys. Sorry, 139. It's been a big week. G-Man's back in the UK. Disney and Marvel announced a whole load of shit. DC announced a whole load of shit. Yeah, it's a geeky week, man. It's been an exciting one as well. G-Man, welcome back.
Yeah, man. It's good to be back. What's happening, people? It's crazy. Crazy. Good to be back. It's cold. As you can see, I'm in my lovely, comfortable bathrobe. But yeah, it's interesting to come back to this COVID situation, and everyone's got COVID.
So, guys, just to let you guys know, shout out to the people on SoundCloud and you guys on YouTube. You guys can stream us on SoundCloud now, so make sure you click on there as well if you can't catch us on the video on a weekly basis. But the Ahmed's house has got the COVID-19, motherfuckers.
Yep. Yeah. It's jokes. I was saying to the boys, right? I remember I was saying, I traveled halfway across the world from a country of 6 million people and 0 COVID cases back home to London, to home with like 6 people, all have COVID. Well, half of them so far got COVID, but I'm assuming everyone else has got COVID.
Yeah.
And then now I most probably got it too, which is good. It's good. It's good for us to just get it and get the antibodies, and it should be cool. And I'm glad it's happening now rather than my last week. Otherwise, it'll be a headache, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, definitely.
If I got it on my last week, I would have to change my flight. I would have to get reapproval from Singapore. It's best that it's happening now. But luckily, everyone's cool. Everyone's cool in the household. No one's got any not any symptoms anymore. Everyone's everyone's kicked it, so that's a good thing. Dad's had no symptoms at all, so he seems to be asymptomatic. So yeah, interesting. But it's a shame I can't come and see Alara or get out of the house or anything right now.
You will, bro. Yeah, it's a long time, you know what I mean? So, and I'm off as well, so you'll see me all the time with her once everything's all back to negative and the rest of it. But where do we start, man? Hold up, let me just check my phone.
Where do we start? There's lots to talk about, bro. At least all that Marvel's DC, the Marvel stuff. There's some Star Wars stuff. So much to talk about. And excuse me, I'm jet lagged, so I'm just feeling a bit tired now, which is why I'm speaking like why my eyes might be like closing. Jet lag still trying to get used to things here, timing wise.
Knock out soon or?
No, I'll try and stay up till 10 o'clock, at least 10 p.m. UK time, and hit the bed. We got a UFC on tonight, but there's no way I can stay up for that. I'll just catch a reruns tomorrow. But yeah, no, man, it's been good. It's been good to be home.
Sorry.
What's that? What you saying?
No, I was gonna say you continue, bro. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying it's good to be home. Just cold, bro. My body hasn't felt this kind of coldness in a while, at least 2 years or something. So, trying to get used to that. But yeah, man. Other than that.
So yeah, let me start off with shout outs to DC UK Comics sending me all those gifts, and people, you guys can get customized gift boxes from Amazon. Check it out. I'll put a link in the description box. Shout out to DC on that one. Moving on to other geeky news, I've got a
Can you talk about your Monday thing? We can get to that later, or can you?
Well, yeah, there's an embargo, isn't it? So I can't say anything till the 15th of December. So something special. All I can say is something.
But can you not say what you're doing?
Something wonderful is going to happen on Monday, so I'll wait for that. So that's another thing. It's been 2 years since I went to that Aquaman premiere, so all the trailers that my names were in are coming up again. So again, Warner Brothers UK and DC Comics, I've got to give you a massive shout out. But let's jump into the Cobra Kai trailer before we jump into the other stuff. We saw the Cobra Kai trailer together. Both of us big fans of the franchise, and seeing it grow this big. Who would have thought from season 1 we'd be getting a season 3?
It's crazy. Netflix done the. Bro, listen, people that we watched that show like 2-3 years ago or whatever when it first came out. Then Netflix take it on board. Now everyone's telling me, "Oh, gee, have you seen Cobra Kai?" I'm like, "You guys are old. You guys are old. You've seen it ages ago." But Netflix has such an impact, bro. Netflix.
Yeah.
Being on Netflix is the one, bro. It has such an impact on growth. and viewership, that's where you want to be. But yeah, man, it's awesome. And like I said, everyone's feedback on that show is just like, it's cheesy as hell, but I love it. You know what I mean?
I think there's a handful of people that genuinely don't like it, and I'm like, that's cool. You don't have to tell me though.
Yeah, well, I can see why. Like I said, if you showed it to someone, I don't know. Like I said, to 80s fans and Karate Kid fans, you'll see it. You'll see the 80s cheese, and you'll just love it for what it is. Maybe someone who's young and hasn't seen the original Karate Kid might see it and be like, "What? This is cheese, man." But I don't know. I freaking love it. I can't get enough of it, and I'm so happy it's coming out in January, man. Because January we're gonna have that. We'll get into it later, but we'll have WandaVision. So much to catch up, so much to watch in January, man. So I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully this might come out during the quarantine I'll be doing in Singapore, so I'll have more content to watch. But yeah, this trailer, bro. I mean, it showed a lot. It kind of gave us an idea of.
Just from Karate Kid 2 coming back.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. This show's got so much more potential because you're gonna bring back guys from Karate Kid 2. Then in the future, you could bring back people from Karate Kid 3. Like, there's so much going on.
Yeah, without that, I'm excited to see where they travel or where they go to after, because you have the big massive beef at the end, Miguel dropping and losing.
It's like he's paralyzed and whatnot.
Yeah, but I just still love that it's still got its cheese in it. You know what I mean?
Love it.
Trey like had the song, and you've got Johnny like still trying to push him on, which is quite nice.
But yeah, now we're seeing Johnny and Louis, so possibly joining forces or just being fine or cool against Cobra Kai. Because remember, he took over Cobra Kai again. John Kreese took over Cobra Kai again, and Johnny finally sees the BS in it. So it looks like him and Louis are gonna join forces, which kind of gives it an epic sort of moistness. But
like the moral of the story of your enemies becoming your best friends.
Yeah, your enemy, my enemy's enemy is my friend. Is that right?
Exactly.
My enemy's enemy is my friend. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's interesting that that's gonna happen. I'm super excited for that. Super excited.
Yeah, man, freaking awesome show. I can't get enough of that. And like I said, bringing back people from Karate Kid 2 gives you more content. Bringing back people from Karate Kid 3 in the future, there's so much more they could do with it, man. So I say keep it going. And yeah, no, it's awesome, man. Wicked.
No, that's awesome. So that came out. There's actually, what else? You know what? I'm gonna leave the other stuff till last, because I feel like I don't want to ruin the excitement. I'm gonna build people up who constantly listen to us as well. So let's talk about the Star Wars stuff.
Well, let's talk about Mando. Did you see the latest Mando season episode?
He's getting soft, bro.
Yeah. No, I don't think he's getting soft. I think he's getting soft, but it's just building on that relationship he has with Grogu. And this was the first episode you don't get a chance to see Grogu. Did they even show Grogu in this episode?
No.
I don't think they did they?
No, this is the first episode they haven't shown him in a while.
So, I don't think he's getting soft, but he's definitely making sacrifices for the kid, for Grogu. Yeah. You know what I mean? He took off his helmet. Spoiler alerts, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Took off his helmet for a long period of time, man. And
obviously we've seen that, because last time when he did that, that was the last episode of season 1 where he got thumped in the head.
And he was willing to die. He was like, "No, don't take off my helmet." He was willing to die for it. Now he's willing to take off his helmet so the kid don't die. So it just goes to show the bond, the relationship he's built with the little Grogu.
Yeah, it's growing, man. It's really good, really good. I'm excited to see that. But with Disney Investor Day, which I completely forgot about, because we picked you up that day and we had all the drama in our house. COVID. You know, Disney have announced all this new Star Wars universe stuff, bro.
Yep.
Different shows that will indirectly connect to the Star Wars universe just growing bigger, bro.
Well, with the success of Mando, I don't blame him, bro. Because that's the best Star Wars piece of content that we got in years, bro. I'm talking about better than all these movies that have come out, straight up.
Yeah. And that's without a doubt. And you're talking about, bro, the excitement of them bringing the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, and you've got Hayden Christensen reprising his role as Darth Vader. You're like, oh my God, This is going to be full on.
Yep. And they're gonna have the what's her name? The Jedi Osaka. What's her name?
Yeah.
Osaka is the place in Japan. What is her name again? Why have I forgot it? Man, my fish brain. I'm tired, man. But yeah, we're getting her show.
Okay.
Ahsoka, yeah, there you go. What that one made pure sense because that episode was just so amazing. You're like, cool, why would you not just carry on a whole show? But there's some other things I've been seeing on Star Wars, like some other like spin-off shows and whatnot.
So you've got the Rogue.
There was something about bad guys or something, or
You got the Bad Batch.
Bad Batch. Yeah, what's that?
I don't know. That's an animation. I think that's going to be a spin-off from the Clone Wars.
Okay.
Then you've got Patty Jenkins, who did Wonder Woman, directing some Star Wars stuff as well. It's called the Rogue Stragglers or something like that. Which I need to double check. But there's a massive list of new Star Wars stuff coming out, which is going to be exciting, bro. Proper. I'm actually genuinely moist.
Yeah. I would be if I don't know. I was just thinking the other day because I think on the TV they were showing one of the recent Star Wars ones with the recent ones anyway, and I was just thinking, damn man, imagine you were in those new Star Wars movies and you're like, oh my god, this is so epic, and then you got Mando just comes out on this little Disney Plus and is just killing all these Star Wars movies from the moistness. I'll be pissed, bro, man.
Yeah.
Well, not pissed, but still, it'd be like, damn, like father put me in Mando than in one of these big ass Star Wars movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, of course. And you've seen how many people have reprised their roles in Mando, bro.
Yeah, and you know what as well? I think it's also a timing thing as well. Like Mando, you got 8 episodes, 45 minutes, right? So you're just talking about, hours and hours to build.
Yeah.
Whereas these movies, man, you got to get it right in about 2 hours or 2.5 hours, whatever it is.
Exactly.
And maybe that's not enough time to introduce new characters, build a relationship, see what their game's about. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's what it is, man. That's why maybe these TV shows is what's going to be moving forward. And I think that's why the whole Avengers series worked out so good because they took their time. They took 10 years to build it up. It wasn't just 3 years and then here's Endgames. You know what I mean? It was 10 years.
10 years.
Which made sense.
No, definitely, without doubt. That's actually quite true. Very true. Exciting times. Hey, bro, they even bringing a Lando Calrissian show as well.
Are they going to use Lando from the Han Solo movie?
Why not? He was a good character in that.
I'm interested, but like I said, the way if it's as good as Mando, then
take my money.
Yeah, straight up.
Sorry,
Disney know it, man. Disney can see the stats for.
Well, without a doubt, they're making. The way they see it is, I don't know what they saw with 2020, because Mando was the only one that probably sold, kept them going. So they had to give something back to the people to come in a second year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the people are gonna come in for the second year. So if you kind of think about it, 60 quid for Mando, that's like, if you were going cinema every time each episode played, 15 ticket, couple of
kind of. But I think that's why they're starting off January with WandaVision. They're like, all right, cool, stay with us, guys. We got more for you. You know what I mean? It was like, don't cancel your subscription.
Imagine there are people trying to cancel it. They're like, nah, man.
I don't blame them. But that's probably why Disney was like, look, we're gonna give you season 2 now of Mando. You want that, and then as soon as that's done, we're gonna give you WandaVision. So come on, just stay with us. And they just announced they're gonna finally release Disney Plus in Singapore, which I still can't understand why it took so long. Not just Singapore, but why have you taken so long to get out in Asia? I don't know if Singapore means Asia or just Singapore, but still, they're losing out on a lot of subscription out there.
Yeah. Well, no, they're gonna put their time and money in. They're gonna work it. You know what I mean? So
they have potential to get a lot of subscribers in Asia and all over the world. They need to just push it. But let's see. I mean, it's easy to say this year has been a tough one. So let's see how it goes. Because Netflix is doing the smart thing where obviously they're running the market and they're just building local content. That's how smart they are. They're building lots of local content. So they're digging into business outside of the US. You know what I mean? That's why there's all these Korean shows and Filipino shows and whatever. Because they're just trying to build their local domestic, local audience, international audience outside of the US. And there's billions and billions of people to reach. So that's why Netflix are smart. But Disney, man, they already got products. Disney is such a household name. Marvel, Star Wars, they're household names, man. So like globally, so they got potential to just build this thing globally, and without even building too much local content and whatnot. So anyway, yeah. So lots of Star Wars stuff, which is great.
So that was the Star Wars stuff. Let's move into the stuff that tingles in our minds, our will-loss or whatever.
Will-loss, 100%.
So Marvel announced a shitload of stuff, bro. Shit, there wasn't even a little. Usually it's only images of the title. They gave us trailers. They just threw it at us, man. I woke up that morning with bare messages from you, and I'm like, what the hell?
I was jet lagged. I remember I was just jet lagged. I was like, let me just check my phone. Might as well. What else is there to do? I just see pure Marvel stuff. Pure. I'm sitting there watching trailers for at least 45 minutes to an hour just on my phone, going through trailer after trailer after picture after this after that. I'm just sending it to you guys, and I'm like, boys, what the hell happened yesterday? What event was on? What did we miss? And obviously it was the investor meeting you was talking about. That they did, and just, man, well, where do we start, man? Where do we start? There's fucking like at least 20, 30 things to discuss.
Let's start off with, okay, let me do this. This is the easiest way. All right, cool. Let's start off. Wonder Vision. They released a third trailer, which comes out January the 13th. This goes into a bit more of a. It looks like Wanda's contained somewhere, and because she's one of the strongest mutants in the comic books. She's like level. Was it an O level?
Omega level, right?
Omega level mutant. So
she kills the mutants, right? There's the House of
reality in House of. She can bend reality, basically. So I think this is connected to that in a way where we'll understand more about her powers. And in that trailer, it shows the Soul Stone.
That's what I was gonna say. Something's up with that Soul Stone.
Yeah, so we see Soul Stone again. So it's like, hold up, I haven't seen that since Endgames. Why is that coming back in there for?
Do you think it's a connection with either when she blew it up or when, or maybe obviously it's because of Vision, but do you think the connection with the Soul Stone itself is when she blew it up, like something to do with the powers or something, man? Because that's interesting. No, she didn't have the Soul Stone. No, wait, Vision don't have the Soul Stone.
Mind Stone.
There's the Mind Stone. With the Mind Stone was shown, or was it the Soul Stone?
The Mind Stone. It was two in his head anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting, man, because like I say, that show does not look like a superhero show. Like, if you get what I'm trying to say, it doesn't look like there's a mission. It just looks like it's a reality, like almost like, I don't know, like a reality show. It's weird. It's weird what they're going with that. So I'm so interested in it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with that and what we understand. But it looks like she's in a containment, and all shit's gonna pop off.
Like I said, when I say it looks wicked, I'm just interested. I'm not gonna say it looks wicked, like, oh my god, we're gonna see this and that and whatnot. I'm just interested to see what the hell they're doing with it and where they're gonna take the story with her, and if there's gonna be any connections with Doctor Strange. What's gonna be mentioned? You know what I mean? I'm just wondering what the hell's going on.
It's gonna be an interesting one because we've got a whole load of Spider-Man news as well, which we talked about in the previous one. They're trying to get more people involved into this, so it's gonna be linked up with Doctor Strange and everything else. But moving on to the next one, they released a good ass trailer of the Falcon and Winter Soldier. That trailer was moist.
Yes.
I had so much fun watching that and just seeing them to, just back on the screen again, I suppose.
Do you know what gave me the most goosebumps throughout the whole trailer? Right at the end where they were showing the title and it had Cap's original theme song. There was something about that just gave me goosebumps out of the whole thing. Yeah, it's so awesome, bro.
Yeah, same thing for me.
I really hope I really hope they use him in there, man. Like old man Cap, and just Falcon just going to him for advice or something, man. I want him to come back. Can't let him go yet. It's not done with Steve Rogers yet. I hope they use him in that show.
Oh man, Chris Evans, man. All right, cool. So that was.
But yeah, what do you think of that trailer though?
Hmm?
What do you think of the trailer?
No, the trailer was good. It was action packed. We got more because recently, since they've been bringing out trailers, they haven't really. They've only given us teasers, isn't it? It's not really something where you could grit your teeth into. So this was the first trailer where we know what we're gonna get, bro.
Yeah, and it's gonna be interesting how they because those two have a funny relationships, and they at the end of the trailer they showed a little bit of banter between them and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and there was that scene, bro, like they threw in there when he jumps out the plane, and Falcon's just that was wicked.
Yeah, no, there were some like really good key moments that I'm really excited about.
But notice they didn't show him with the shield in there once.
Well, he said it in the beginning, didn't it? That it's too complicated.
Too complicated, it's a hard mantle, but still.
Having a black Captain America shoved into your face so quickly.
But I wonder if they're going to use that narrative. I wonder if they will use that narrative, or if they won't at all. Again, with this whole Black Lives Matter movement at the moment, what's been going on, I think it's a great narrative that they could push on. But is that really where you want to take it? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly that. Is that where you want to take it? I don't know, man. It's a difficult one. I feel like, you know what, them having an extra year working on it, they could have done something. They generally could have done something. I feel like they changed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So we will have to wait and see, my brother.
That's coming out in May, right? That's crazy, right? Because that was supposed to come out first anyway, then WandaVision. Now we're getting WandaVision first, and then that. And it looks like was it Scarlet Witch? No, Scarlet Witch's sister. No, that was Hawkeye. That was Kate Bishop, which we'll get on later. Yeah, so that was a good trailer. That was a great trailer. The next trailer we saw was Loki, which I wasn't expecting the trailer for that.
Now that.
And I love the way they connected it from Endgames or Avengers, the first one, whatever. Endgames, actually, really, to what we saw.
They smashed it.
It's another different one as well, though.
Very different, bro, because you don't know where they're going to take these shows at the moment, the way they are.
Yeah, I mean, Falcon and Winter Soldier seemed like a show that I expected. Like, you know what I mean? It just seems like a superhero show.
Yeah.
These ones seem different. This Loki one, again, seems different. Like, I don't know where he is. You see, clips of New York smashed up, the original Avengers building smashed up. You said there's a clip of Black Widow. So this is an interesting, and where he is, and I don't know, it's an interesting one. Again, I have no idea what they're looking to do with it. It's good to see Owen Wilson in the MCU though. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, no, I like. He looked different. I was like, oh man, he looks old, man.
Yeah.
But it's interesting what they're gonna do with him. I'm excited to see what they do. Definitely, Loki was a good trailer, and Tom Hiddleston. He looks awesome, bro.
Yeah, he is great. He's great as Loki. Yeah, he's definitely built. Yeah, he's definitely built that character for so long, and it's great to just keep that character going.
No, of course, definitely. Which is great. Moving on to my favorite trailers of the thing was the What If, bro. The What Ifs look bad, bro. I'm proper excited about them.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, like I was saying to you earlier, I'm wondering if they're gonna create a What If universe, or if they're really gonna be just 20 episodes of What Ifs, or is it just gonna be a whole universe that's connected and everything? So that they look good. Man. Looks interesting, man. The Doctor Strange, the dark side of Doctor Strange. You got Peggy, Captain Britain, or was it Captain Britain? Is she supposed to be Captain Britain or something? Captain UK? I don't know. Peggy. Bro, there's so many amazing things in like T'Challa, Star-Lord, Yandu's come back, and as Mark, what's the guy's name? Mark Rook or something? Rook.
Michael Rook. Yeah.
Man, awesome. It looks interesting, man. The Watcher is involved.
Yeah, Jeffrey Wright, I think the actor's name is. Bro, you know what? They just pulled out everything on that, and we're gonna see The question is now, because it's a what if story, is it going to be like a what if universe or what if individual stories?
Yeah,
But the reason why I think they're going to go with what the comic books did was individual stories. They can't make it into a universe because it's just far too much to try to entwine that into what they've got already going on. But to use the movie cinematic universe and use what if stories from that, now that's going to be
that's awesome.
exciting, because now you've got Cap. He's going to be he's not going to be Captain America. He uses an Iron Man suit that Thing
Mm.
builds. So
Mm.
it's an interesting thing what they do with it, bro. I'm quite excited to see what they do. T'Challa as Star Lord. They've got the Winter Soldier in there. We're gonna have 22 episodes of like really good, crazy stuff, man. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with that. The animation looks awesome as well.
Yeah,
They've wrapped up the Shang-Chi movie,
Shang-Chi, yeah.
Shang-Chi movie, and I'm hoping they drop a little trailer for that soon because we're waiting for that.
Man, if you think about it, man, the 10 rings, right? Man, they showed that in Iron Man 1. Can you believe it?
Yeah,
And man, Marvel is just so great with all their little Easter eggs and connections and what. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully they do drop a trailer soon because it'll be interesting to see what they do with that. Obviously, I think they're gonna go with an all Asian cast. I don't know if it's gonna be an epic, cultural movie as Black Panther was, but maybe they might go for that again, but just target the Asian cast.
yeah. Why not? I mean, I think everybody on there is Asian, so the image on there is a full Asian cast. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what they do with it, man. Let's see what they do. I mean,
I want a
yeah,
trailer.
yeah.
They
I'm
should have.
not, and he's based on Bruce Lee, right? So I mean, I'm not gonna say he's based on Bruce Lee, but I remember I was probably watching a Bruce Lee documentary and Stan Lee was on it, and that's what I'm saying. He got the design or whatever. Bruce Lee triggered off Shang-Chi as a character.
Yeah,
Um, so I'm interested as well to see if he even fights like Bruce.
it's one to see. We'll want to see when it comes. Uh, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. They had a little clip of Miss Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Camilla Khan as Miss Marvel. So they've introduced that. They showed a little clip about it and about the family entering the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because now as you said, it's a 6 hour, 8 hour movie now, where before we only got a 2 hour movie. Now we get 6 hours of the Marvel Universe in TV episodes, and they're going to introduce this first Pakistani family, Islamic family into the Marvel Universe, which is pretty big again, and I'm looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, and she's gonna be in Captain Marvel 2 as well, so it'll be interesting. It's gonna be awesome how they, connect her in from the
Yeah,
show to the movies.
yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Uh, what else was there?
There was so much, bro. I mean, look,
With Black Panther is amazing. They're not going to recast him.
good.
They said that they're going to release it. They are going. It is in production. They're going to do something, but they won't recast Chadwick Boseman, T'Challa's character, which is a great tribute to him. It would have been hard to see somebody else so
Mm,
soon anyway to replace that. Uh, what a good guy, man.
yeah.
So I'm glad that they did that. Uh, but yeah, moving on, man. Let's talk about what they've got planned for the next year or two. You got Captain Marvel 2, you got the Hawkeye TV show, you got She-Hulk, you got Moon Knight, which Oscar Isaac got casted for. Secret Invasion. Now this is interesting. So this looks like it's going to be a Disney. Oh, so this is Samuel Jackson is back as Nick Fury, and Ben Middleton from Captain Marvel returning as
No,
Skull. So this is gonna be a TV show, bro.
I reckon this is the connection after Spider-Man Far From Home. Remember at the end when Nick Fury's on the ship? It's got to be that. I mean, the Skull invasion in the comics was they were bad guys, right? Remember, there was bare beef against them, and they came over to take over the Earth, and they had this almighty one and what one blah blah. But in the movie cinematic universe, they were end up being like refugees type of thing, and they didn't really cause any harm. So, be interesting to see how they do the story. but I think it's connected after Far From Home because he was obviously up there with all the Skrulls, right?
Mm.
So yeah, and it's great that it's not the Nick Fury show. I guess it's like, why not connect it to the Skrulls? He's up there. No need to do a young Nick Fury. Just keep it Nick Fury how it is, and just have a show now.
No, exactly. So we have the Ironheart TV show as well, which they're looking to do on Disney Plus, which is, Riri Williams, who is like a student that takes over the Iron Man suit. This is going to be interesting to see where they go with this.
What about, wait, before you carry on, I read She-Hulk is gonna introduce. It's gonna have Mark Ruffalo and Tim Roth. Is it Tim Roth as
Yeah.
Abomination? We
Yeah.
haven't seen him since, because Hulk didn't even really kill him in an Abomination, so we don't know what the hell happened to him. So it'd be
No.
interesting to see those two back. Well, especially Abomination, to be honest. I want
Yeah.
to see what they do with how they get him back and stuff. So I just want to throw it in. And there's also rumors that there's too many rumors with Daredevil and Charlie Cox and whatnot. Again, there's rumors that he's gonna show up in that. I say just put him in Spider-Man 3. That's the rumor. That's what everyone wants. Put him in there.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be best for him to put him in there. You got Armor Wars, which is Don Cheadle's. You got him coming back as War Machine, which is going to be awesome. Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, which is when
What?
do they that for?
What is that about? What's a holiday special mean?
It's coming on to Disney Plus. That's 2022. So
But
we still got 2 years.
with all the Guardians, right? With
Yeah,
Chris
all of
Pratt and
that.
all them. Okay,
You got
right.
Iron Fruit Show.
That's
Fake
awesome.
Tree coming on there as well, which is going to be interesting. You got Christian Bale, who was cast as
Gore or something.
Gore the God Butcher, which is coming out in 2022 as well. Ant-Man 3, Quantum Mania.
They're apparently going to introduce Kang in this.
Kang the Conqueror. This is going to be interesting as well, definitely. And then to finish it all off, bro, Fantastic Four, This is going to be mad, bro. It's going to be mad. So they're looking at Fantastic Four. So John Watts. Who's John Watts? John Watts. Let me find out who John Watts.
They haven't casted them yet, though, have they?
No, John Watts. Oh, damn.
What's up? Tell me.
It's the guy who done both of the Spider-Mans.
Oh, okay.
So we're in good hands.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
He'll do good.
And he's doing Spider-Man 3 as well, then, yeah.
Yeah, he's doing Spider-Man 3 as well. Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe maybe the look and feel of Spider-Man might be the look and feel of Fantastic Four.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. I mean, look, man, they can't fail it, man. They can't fail that movie. There's a lot of pressure, to be honest, because the previous ones and whatnot. Also, that's got to be a movie. It can't be a TV show. That's too big to be. I mean, even though the TV shows are big, like, need to have the movie Fantastic Four.
Of course, bro. Of course.
Which means, in the future, hopefully we're gonna get back Silver Surfer, Galactus, a proper Galactus movie. Maybe they start introducing the Inhumans through Fantastic Four. Let's not forget, bro. Like Black Bolt and the Inhumans. Like, forget the show they made. They're gonna redo them. So there's so much more they could do. Yeah, man, sick. Oh my god. What else was there they announced? Was that everything?
I think that was everything, bro. Yeah, that was it. Really, that was all the Marvel stuff that came out.
A lot of Marvel stuff. That's a lot of content. And let's not forget what they already have in production, like Doctor Strange 2, Blade, Spider-Man 3, with all the bloody rumors that keep coming out for that movie. Whatever, man. What else is coming out? Black Widow. We haven't even seen Black Widow yet. So much, man. So much to keep us going for the next couple of years. Fucking awesome.
No, definitely. It's we've got loads. They've planned loads, and working around this crazy ass pandemic, and this thing is real. It's happening. So no, exciting times, bro. I was over the moon yesterday, and watching trailers and getting excited, and it brings the kid out in me still. You know what I mean? Even when I'm watching these films more than I've supposed, like I've seen them so many times already, just the excitement still gets me. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you, man. I feel you. It's so amazing to wake up to all of that stuff.
Yeah. So
Exciting.
good fun, definitely. Yeah. Definitely good fun waking up to that, man. All right, bro. Looks like that was all the geeky news that happened this week. I've got more to share. I'll share with you guys on Monday. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Kibla Ahmed Art. Follow G-Man on his journey, Gilman187. We'll do a little live video once that Monday's come through, and we'll catch up. And then, yeah, G-Man, looks like I see you in about a week and a bit, bro.
Let's see, bro. Yeah, we've got my COVID test today. Let's see what the results are, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, there was nothing else, right? There was no DC news. Did DC come out? Try to come out? I mean, if they did, I mean, probably got trumped by anything that.
You know what? Let
Yeah.
me just double check, just in case.
Because Disney, I mean, I feel sorry for DC if they try to push out any news during this week because they probably got nothing, no recognition because Marvel came out with all their stuff.
To be honest, bro, no, they release, so it's Wonder Woman stuff, isn't it, which comes out next week. So all the Wonder Woman promo, you know, Wonder Woman is doing a live DCFandom.com online premiere. So they're doing that for Wonder Woman. And then they did release some images of Superman, but they lose.
Oh, the TV show.
Mm.
I'm not interested in that. To be honest, I'm not interested in those things. It's too much. Like I said, there's a big difference between the DC TV shows and all the Marvel ones we're talking about. Because the Marvel ones are high production, included in the universe. Superman ones, I've seen them so many times, so many reboots, so many this and that, not connected to anything. Forget the DC shows, except Titans. That's the only one I would want to watch. The rest of the DC shows are basic.
Yeah, so yeah, they released some image of that, but that probably got shoved into the ether and lose with all the Star Wars and Marvel stuff that came out.
Don't blame them. Maybe that was the best time to release it, just so they don't get cussed as much. You know what I mean? Yeah, nah. Well, let's just wait. I mean, they were saying that the Justice League movie might come out sooner than we think on HBO Max. Sooner than like in a couple of weeks or something, man. So I can't wait for that to come out.
No, I'm looking forward to seeing the Justice League, definitely. Without a doubt. I'm excited to see what they do with that, definitely. But yeah, that's about it, bro. Nothing much. Cool.
So I'm so jet lagged, shattered. It's like 3 a.m. in Singapore time, and I'm proper feeling it today, man.
Let's go rest and chill. Guys, massive thank you to everybody who joins in on a weekly basis. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We're on SoundCloud as well. Check us out on SoundCloud. But yeah, have a wonderful week. G-Man, I catch you up anyway during the week, but we'll catch up properly on the next week's podcast. But guys, have a good one. One love. Peace.
Peace.